Easy conditions, but by tomorrow morning, you're not going to need the jacket. Temperatures are going to be near 60 degrees in the morning, which is some of the warmest mornings we've had in a while. Highs will be in the low 70s the next couple of days. Just a few sprinkles Thursday and Friday before we see a better chance for rain on Saturday. About 40% coverage, 40% chance. Then with the front moves through on Sunday, so in the morning a few showers, but after the front moves through, things will be clearing out for us. Next week looks chilly in the mornings and cool in the afternoons.
Hello, spring.
Usually Mike and Fiona down at SA Live at Market Square are a lot of fun. They're very nice, cordial, have a great time.
They were very cruel to
that
them.
was uncalled for.
Yeah.
So you throw it to him. I'm not.
You're mad at him?
I'm mad at him. That was mean.
If you're going to do that, at least bring some to the set, guys. SA Live starts right now.
Today on SA Live, it's a shopping experience that speaks for all that is Mexico. We show off the goods from a new shop in town with carefully curated Mexican crafts.
We're working overtime at a flower shop in Pleasanton, Texas, where this mother and daughter team are getting ready for Valentine's Day. Coming up, we're going to show you how you can make your Valentine's Day flowers last longer.
We know that they walked in fabulous. We want them to walk out even more fabulous.
It's your one-stop shop for all things beauty. We take you to the newest blow-dry bar that's Dolly-inspired with the Texas Nashville vibe.
Celebrating 10 years, live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
All right, game day foods, also called tailgating foods, well, they are an important part of watching a sporting event.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it takes a lot of energy to yell at the screen, yell at the refs, still complain about that ball bouncing off of your team's defensive back's face mask and losing. The Lions lost to Virginia.
Yes. Why is the ball not lit up so I can see it better? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so meet garbage bread, the easy game day snack that is essentially stuffed pizza dough. Anything that goes on a pizza can go into garbage bread, but some of the most common fillings are the bacon, seasoned ground beef, onions, and cheese.
And just stuff them all in there. Similar to something like stromboli because it's rolled up kind of like a pinwheel. I think it'd be great because it's sort of like finger food, nice and filling, good and tasty.
It looks like the 4 food groups all rolled into one. We can keep lying to ourselves.
Goes good with a malt beverage watching the game.
Yes, very good. So we want you to scan that QR code, and that got us thinking.
Yep.
With it being game day weekend, everybody's going to be grilling. What's your favorite barbecue? If you could choose one. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ribs.
It's what's for lunch.
This is a no-brainer.
What was that?
Turkey.
We have 1 vote for turkey.
Okay.
1 vote for turkey.
Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorostiza.
All right, giddy up for Texas barbecue. We're not talking game day yet because the rodeo, of course, starts tomorrow. And boy, do you want some good rodeo eats? We have got just the thing for you.
Yes, joining us is Adrian Davila, owner and pitmaster of Davila's Barbecue.
I want to make David and Ursula jealous again.
Well, see, the joke's on him, right?
So now we can talk.
Now we can talk. He's quiet.
He's quiet.
Okay.
Everybody's
All
quiet.
right. What do you want to talk about?
Rodeo. Let's talk about rodeo and dino ribs. What about that?
Because that's what you've dubbed these, right? Dino ribs.
Yeah, these are pretty dynamic, ginormous.
Yeah, you ain't
the
lying.
big dino ribs.
I feel like Fred
came in-
Flintstone right here.
It was like $1.5 pound each rib.
How's
they
it
start over
taste?
2.
Oh my God.
Is it so good? Keep eating.
Hold on.
Okay. All right. So this, of course, I mean, when you're making ribs,
Yeah.
you believe low and slow, right? And keep the
gotta be-
seasoning simple.
Yeah, you don't want this to shrink up. You want to keep all of its nice juices. It has a lot of fat to render. And if you just go too fast, it's going to render all out.
Right.
Keep it all in there, low and slow. This you can really like baby. And then what you're left with is that big old center cut dino rib.
Woo! Look at that. Hold that steady.
Hold it real still because you can see the juices just dripping out of that right now.
I mean, I hate when people do this online, but like,
Oh my God.
There it is.
Yes, there it is right there. Okay, so you will, of course, have a
Yeah.
food truck there at the rodeo.
yes,
right?
we're blessed enough to have the opportunity to have the food truck at the rodeo as well as in Frost Bank Arena. And so, yeah, we'll have the dino ribs outside, Frito pies, brisket tacos, and probably one more item. We're still thinking about that last item.
Okay, so how will it come there
Yeah.
at the rodeo, folks?
So you're at the rodeo, we're in Texas, we want to go straight, like butcher block barbecue, I call it. Butcher block barbecue is, pretty simple. You just wrap it in butcher paper, maybe hit it with some sauce, maybe not. Pickles, onions, a slice of bread, You know, we're just gonna package it all together, put a couple slices of bread underneath to soak up that fat, you know, sauce or no sauce, you tell me.
Woo!
It's
Yes,
right there, and
sauce.
see how pretty that is?
Look at that.
That alone is worth the price of admission to the rodeo, getting one of those things.
You know, then there you go. It's like it's a little pretty package. It's a barbecue package.
Oh, I've got mine. I'm not going to be that greedy yet. But
I'll
I'll say,
line that up for you right there.
after I finish my appetizer, I'll do the main course here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, you will be there entire rodeo season. You said the Frost Bank Center on both sides, right?
Yes, we are, you know, our second year in the Frost Bank Center. We're on the charter level on both sides, and we have our different offerings there for all the Spurs games. And we will be there for every event of the rodeo, as well as on the grounds with the food truck.
Okay, and the Vaquero Barbecue?
The Vaquero Barbecue continues to grow and grow and grow with its popularity, and it's really about using things that, you know, everything around you and doing it, you know, just the artisanal way, just meat and fire.
And you, all your recipes and learn how to cook, handed down from generations. And you said your dad still eats.
This is my dad. You know, we talk about favorite cut of barbecue. This is my dad's favorite cut of barbecue. This is what we ate the most as in our barbecue household as kids. They were always on the menu, so we always knew beef ribs with some tortillas with a bread was going to get down that night.
So, out of those selections that you saw earlier, would you choose ribs?
I would choose the beef rib. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
You know, and those at-home barbecue guys, you know, whether you're a professional, not like me, or a professional or a novice, these are easy. Just season well, season amply, and you know, low and slow. Boom. You're good.
Can somebody find this at the butcher shop? Not at the grocery store.
You know,
obviously.
you just ask for the dino rib, and the butchers, you know, growing in popularity, they seem to know exactly what you're talking about.
And you are located there in Seguin, right?
Yes, we are located in Seguin. We're celebrating our 65th year in Seguin. Thank you, Seguin, and the community of.
Yes.
We're the, as far as I know, the oldest Hispanic-owned restaurant in the United States that continues under the same family. So we're extremely proud about just being able to light that fire every day and barbecue for a living.
And the reason it's great food.
Yeah.
You know, we just try really hard.
And Adrian will be back, of course, to talk game day grilling. All right. For more information on Davula's Barbecue, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we have provided a link, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
I don't think I've ever been happier on this show right now with this
know.
dino rib. This is so good. All right, from big ribs, big rodeo food to big rodeo hair.
Our Jen Tobias is out at Hello Darling, a blow dry bar, getting dolled up. Hey there, Jen.
Yes, wait, I beg your pardon? Yes, all about Dolly Parton, and we changed our logo up too, okay? What would Dolly do? That is a great question. Keep that with you all day long. Yes, this place is one of the newest blow-dry bars here on the northwest side, the only one really in this side of town. So Fiona and I came out here a few weeks ago to get some rodeo glam looks. Take a look.
Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a career boss, you know, whatever it is that you do, we want you to feel empowered and beautiful.
Hello Darling Blow Dry Bar is all about pampering and confidence boosting with Dolly inspiration and Nashville meets Texas vibes.
We are here to blow dry your hair. We invite women to come in, get their hair washed, conditioned. We do a little mini shampoo, blow it out, and style it whatever choice you'd like.
And really just make everybody feel so welcome and beautiful, like you said, as they should feel, right?
As they should feel.
This is a one-stop shop for all things beauty, located off Bandera Road near Loop 1604.
Come in, get your hair done, choose an outfit, get your eyelash extensions done. We have sugaring services as well. And then we have Pout Zia that's here with injectables, so Botox, lip fillers, facials. We have an in-house boutique, a Happy House clothing company. So she's really big on dopamine fashion, which what it is just wearing colorful clothing to brighten up your day, brighten up other people's day.
Today, Fiona and I popped in for some rodeo inspiration.
It's a lot of hair, and it's crazy. How does your curls hold? It'll fight you the whole way. Okay. It'll fight you. Okay. Do you like body? Yes, any one. Okay.
What do you think?
I think I like the boots. Was it
Boot Scoot Bounce?
Yeah.
Complete with picking out outfits.
Oh my gosh, look, so many bright, awesome colors to choose from. I don't even know where to start. Thank goodness, Danny. All right, what have you got for me?
All the pink things. All the pink.
Yes! Okay, here we go. So I will try this on and these. Thank you so much.
Jen, I think I found the perfect outfit.
Ooh, yes, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, let me go try it on.
And of course, some hair glam too. Now time for a look at our befores and afters. Let's rodeo, San Antonio.
We had such a great time, and I'm here with Melissa. Melissa, thank you for all of that. We had a blast.
Yes, thank you so much. We're so excited. We're going to be rolling out the Darling of the Month. So be on the lookout for that on our website, where you can nominate a friend, a mom, anyone that you think deserves it. We want to empower women. We will give them a free makeover, hair and makeup once a month. So our nominations will be open on our website, rolling out soon here in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be ongoing. So we want to welcome these women to come in and enjoy it.
That is amazing. Once a month, a free makeover. I love it, Melissa. Now, later in the show, they're working. The Glam Squad is back. They're working on 3 women, and we're going to show you some more fun rodeo glam looks. Mike, what did you think of our looks, Fiona? That was so much fun.
Well, you looked like you were just having a great time there as well, and I love the free makeover too.
I know. He would have loved to have been there. Okay, for more information on Hello Darling Blow Dry Bar, head to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, when SA Live continues with the beautiful blooming bouquets from a local family-owned flower shop. Get your order in for Valentine's flowers today.
I'm Tati Amara with your insider deals, and coming up on SA Live, I found items that will up your style game and be perfect additions for your self-care routine.
And it's a new shop in town where you can find authentic, carefully curated Mexican crafts. Stick around as we share a shopping experience that speaks for all that is Mexico. It's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's a new shop in town where you can find beautifully crafted Mexican goods for the body, the home, every bit of your life.
Yes, and Regina Campos with Lolo Mercadito is here to share a shopping experience that speaks for all that is Mexico. Welcome, welcome. Now, these are incredibly beautiful products, and they were all carefully handpicked, right?
Yes, of course, yes. We know the artisans directly. We work closely and personally with them, and every single item that you see here is, it was carefully curated with the heart and with the admiration that we have for all that is Mexico.
And you shop all around Mexico, almost all of the different states, right?
That's correct. Out of the 32 states, we work within 20 states and different artisans in those very same states.
Okay, let's start down at that end and describe that pottery, because interesting story you're telling about it.
This is handmade in Oaxaca by Betsabe in Atzompa, Oaxaca. And what they do is they put together black clay and white clay, and they mix it so that it acquires its different shades. And they believe that the black clay is the men and the white clay is the women. So that's they mix it together and they do this amazing pottery. Of course, you also see these half glaze that Betsabe does, and they're just amazing. We're stunned by them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and even some of the work on something like this, right?
Of course,
the
yes.
detail.
Yes, this is hand painted in Capula, Michoacan, by a technique called capulineado, which is named after the tree for which the name is also the city is also named. So what they do is they freehand paint one dot little by little, so they do it individually.
Every single little dot on there.
Every single little dot.
And the cool thing is you can just feel the texture with the paint on the little dots, like on this bowl, and even the serving spoon on it. So, I mean, having some ceviche or guacamole, and that would be absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then as we kind of move through the table here, there's even accessories, right?
Of course, yes. We also have accessories. These were made by Elisa, who specializes in milagros. Those little big sacred hearts that you see on the walls. Well, here she innovated and created these amazing earrings. You also see this, for example, I can go on with the pottery. You can see how Xalitla artisans from Guerrero, they That's barro negro, black clay, which is not black because that's his natural color, but they carved little forms. I just believe that's amazing. It's all hand carved.
And the clothing, your beautiful blouse and this dress, absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. They're both from Oaxaca. That's from the northern part. This was made in Jalapa de Diaz by Adelina. And that was from the Tlahuitoltepec region in Oaxaca as well. Yes.
And this is just a very small sampling of what you have, because you have products for like the body, like shampoo and soaps, right?
Yes. We have artisanal soaps. There's this amazing artisan in Mexico City who uses corn as the main ingredient, reclaiming ancient ingredients.
To make soap out of corn.
To make soap out of corn in the shape of a corn as well. Soap, yes.
That's news to me. And you are located in Olmos Park.
In Olmos Park in McCulloch Street. Yes, you can also find us online.
Right there at the roundabout, just north of that.
Yes,
right there at the roundabout there
just in between Sabor and the roundabout. That's where you're gonna find us.
And you have a deal for folks watching right now if they come in, right?
Correct, yes. If they walk in and mention this segment, they of course get a 10% discount, or they can shop online and visit our store. And so that you can get the full experience.
So be sure to mention SA Live for that 10% off.
Beautiful, Regina. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information on Lolo Mercadito, just head to salive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link, or just scan that QR code on your screen. Look at all those beautiful products in that video.
The Glam Squad is hard at work here at Hello Darling Blow Dry Bar. And if you are hitting the rodeo grounds, Dr. Itzia has a tip for us.
Yeah, so it's super important to continue to wear SPF even if the sun is not out, because those sun rays are going to continue to shine and they can be damaging to your skin even long term. So don't forget your SPF.
Thank you. We can't wait to show you our models. Stay with us.
I'm Tati Amara, and coming up next on SA Live, brand name coats that you can get for a fraction of the price, and a top seller that can go anywhere that you go.
All right, here's a public service announcement, gentlemen. Need some gift ideas for your sweetheart for Valentine's? We know where you can save a bundle on some great stuff.
Yes, Insider Deals expert Tati Amara shares a new batch of big savings, so get ready to stock up.
You all know that I love a good deal, and nothing is better than sharing them with you. I have some amazing money-saving items that will up your style and be perfect additions to your self-care routine. To get shopping, just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com and look for the insider deals. First up, let's talk about styling our hair. The Air Glider is a new innovative styling tool that provides perfect results for both curly and straight hairstyles. So you can save space on your vanity and ditch the need for multiple gadgets. With this one, you can have it all. With its advanced design, external airflow cools and sets your hair cuticle in place, producing curls that will last from day to night. And this cutting-edge technology not only delivers long-lasting looks, but also leaves your hair looking irresistibly shiny and healthy. Now, you may have seen the Cortex Beauty Air Glider for as much as $250, but with this insanely good insider deal, you can get one for 86% off, just $34.99. Now, self-care is really important, but self-care with 24 karat gold is even better. From the very first application of the Pro Noir 24 karat gold under eye masks, you'll notice increased hydration, depuffing, and smoothness. Now, these luxurious under eye masks are 24 karat gold infused and are made with all natural ingredients like vitamin C, aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, collagen, and caviar extract. Not to mention, they're calming and soothing and are a personal favorite of mine. They're also dermatology and allergy tested and fragrance and alcohol free. It's no surprise that these are a Morning Save customer favorite. Now, you may have seen these for as much as $100, but with this exclusive insider deal, you can get this 24 pack for $19.99, a massive discount of 80%. Now, it may be cold outside, but we can stay warm and stylish with this next deal. The Kenneth Cole Diamond Quilted Hooded Puffer Coat will keep you cozy and chic all season long. Now, it features a cinched elastic bottom, diamond quilted detail, and a draw cord hood. Now, listen, the Kenneth Cole brand can be found in high-end stores such as Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom, but our friends at Morning Save have this designer name at more than half off. Now, you may have seen this puffer coat for as much as $175, but with this amazing insider deal, it's just $39.99, a huge discount of 77%. Now, next up, a top seller on Morning Save. It's versatile, convenient, and stylish. It's no wonder that people love sling bags. Now, this one from Malibu Sky is made of vegan leather and features multiple compartments for organization, so there's a place for everything. Gold tone hardware for a little flair, and an adjustable boho style strap for easy carrying. Now, like I said, this is a top seller on Morning Save. So much so that they have to restock each time they get one of these fabulous bags in. So snag your favorite color or two while they're still available. These will sell out. Now, you may have seen these bags for as much as $98, but with this incredible insider deal, you can score one for 75% off, just $24.99. So to get shopping, just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com, and remember, these are only available while supplies last, so don't miss out. Happy shopping and happy saving.
Okay, that hair thing was originally $250?
Yeah, it was.
And the
That's a
discount
pretty good
price
deal.
on that?
That's a pretty good deal.
Wow.
I like the jacket
I could use that
eye stuff. I think we both could.
thing. So anyway, hi. Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget, find these deals.
Oh.
Scan the QR code on your screen, or just go to morningsave.com and look for insider deals.
If you're looking for a unique flower arrangement for that special someone for Valentine's Day, coming up, we've got some great ideas.
And Adrian Davila is back with something for game day. I see a lot of cheese, and it's bubbly and ooey and gooey. And if it's anything like that dino rib, I'm going to be a happy camper. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's coming up here in just a minute. Ready, set, hut. It is time to get your big game meal plan for this weekend. I'll tell you what, if you're eating some of this, you don't care who's going to win the game.
Absolutely. Joining us again is Adrian Davila, owner and pitmaster for Davila's Barbecue there in Seguin, Texas. You've got your game day hat on.
Yes, now I'm on game day mode. I'm ready for the game. We're cooking it up. So yeah, at the house, we always used our ingredients with a lot of ingenuity. So our sausage was in breakfast and different things. So impress your friends. You can do this all on the smoker or all on the grill.
Okay.
Instead of like the famous chorizo with the cheese, the choriqueso, or the queso flameado, without the flame, you're gonna get some good Oaxacan cheese. You're gonna get, what I did here is I sauteed bell pepper, onion, jalapeno, put it underneath, let it render all out, and then put that cheese over it and let it melt and then top with a little more. So you get the smoke, put it right in the pit, and then like you're a hero, right?
Oh.
So then here you got your choice of flour, corn tortilla.
Right now.
It's game day. You got to be somebody's hero because the Cowboys aren't in the game. So you're either a corn or flour guy.
Okay.
And then you're either you're gonna want to, here, Fiona, flour or corn?
Flour, please.
All right.
Okay.
Sir, flour or corn?
Flour, please.
All right. So, depending on who you are,
Okay.
you're gonna want to just like get it, and you see you have that nice cheese pool, and get somebody or your favorite other to make you your taco. If not, if you try to do this by yourself, you're gonna fail.
Okay.
So the other way, Steve, Mike, the other way is you do the grab and pull.
So just go like this?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Then
my
you hit it with
God.
a salsa. Which one? So it's either like a dark, a more guacamole based one, or like the hot one. That with a little cilantro. There she goes.
I'm on it. Okay.
So yeah, it's still the grill, it's still smoke, it's still barbecue. It's just a different way. So it's like a taco, but it's like a quesadilla. But
It's
like,
all the
it's
things.
all of it, and
It's
it's
all
filling.
the things, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you have just outdone yourself. Between that dino rib and this, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
we're not
that is
eating until tonight or
fantastic.
even tomorrow. Yeah, and super easy, guys. Remember, we're not making it complicated. You're there to have fun. Again, the Cowboys aren't playing, so it's already sad. Don't make it harder on yourself by hating on the TV or the teams that are playing. Make it easy and go enjoy yourself. And then,
This can make me forget that the Lions lost last week. So, who are you picking, by the way, this weekend?
it's hard to go against number 15 Mahomes in that big game when he's on that stage. I guess I just don't like the 49ers that much. I think it's whoever is playing the 49ers, I'm going to be a 49er hater.
So you're basically Team Taylor.
Although,
I walked right into that, and I didn't even realize that.
Brock Purdy, being the last guy picked in the draft, they called him Mr. Insignificant for such a long time.
Yeah.
And now he's in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you know,
yeah, so.
like think about that path and how that feels is a pretty cool thing.
All right.
All right, and you will, of course, be at the rodeo.
Yes.
Food truck will be there,
Food
and
truck
in the
will be
Frost
Bank Center,
Mhm.
we're very busy and blessed at the Frost Bank Center. Inside the arena, you can find us, and outside of the fairgrounds of the food court, you can find the food truck and that dino rib. This you'll have to find at home, but you can get the recipe online. I know you guys are going to put it up.
Yep.
Super easy.
And if somebody wants to get barbecue, can they pre-order right now for the weekend?
Yeah, they can call it. You can order it online. Even if you're watching, I know you guys get watched from all over the world and some all over the United States. You can actually order on Goldbelly from anywhere in the country and have it in 48 hours.
We are global. We're on the interwebs.
Something like that, yes.
And you have a cookbook out, right?
We have a cookbook that's released in 2019, our Vaquero Barbecue Cookbook, that has actually a lot of these recipes and that style of, you know, where Texas meets Mexico, meets Europe, meets all of those different flavors and all those influences.
And people wonder why we have paper scripts. It is a good grease catcher on this. This is delicious. Thank you, sir.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right. For more information, of course, on Davila's Barbecue, head to our website, salive.com, or scan that QR code. You know what to do.
All right, right now.
Now, we are going to check in with Jen and see how that makeover is turning out. Hey there, Jen.
That's right, it's almost time. The Glam Squad is working hard, but I had to show you guys this awesome party room they have in the back for all events, bridal occasions. If you want to host a gathering, kids parties, you can do that as well. The big reveal is coming up.
What to do with those Valentine's Day flowers? Coming up, we'll show you how to make them last longer.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's the flower shop that could. We take you to this flower shop in Pleasanton that's run by a mother and daughter team that has put their faith in God to overcome some very big obstacles.
And as they say, the family that prays together blooms together. Our SA Live contributor, David Hurtado, has their story.
I'm here with my Aunt Stella and my cousin Patty. Okay guys, y'all are gonna put me to work because it is a very busy time of the year right now, right? We've got Valentine's Day coming up, so what are we doing today?
Okay, we have pre-started a Valentine's arrangement.
Okay,
And
let's
we're
show the
gonna-
folks. You've got it started here. So what's next? What are we gonna do?
Okay, we're gonna start filling with our snaps. What we do is we clean it down, we cut.
What do you say, Patty, about right there?
Yep.
Like that? Okay, all right. Y'all have plenty of arrangements for Valentine's Day. People need Valentine's Day
And
arrangements,
they
is that
are
correct?
all different and unique.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all done some pretty unique arrangements. The ones that stuck out to me were, y'all did a barbecue pit with flowers and a saddle with flowers.
So those were memorial pieces, and we really like to personalize all of those pieces because we feel like it's the last chance that you really get to honor them.
What type of arrangements are y'all gonna offer for Valentine's Day?
We offer our 3-rose bouquet, we offer our half dozen bouquets, our 1 dozen bouquet, and then it just goes on up from there.
If someone really wants to be good with his significant other, he can do like 4 dozen of roses?
Oh, absolutely. We have a gentleman that always orders that for his wife. So if you want to order the 4 dozen, it's called the Jackie.
It's not just flowers that y'all offer, there's sweets.
We've just partnered up with Dipped by Zaylee. She's offering great treats, chocolate dipped strawberries, different cakes, candies, all sorts of things.
It's not just flowers, it's plants too. I see plenty of plants around here.
Got a bunch of plants that we dress up.
You know, not everyone likes to receive fresh flowers, but they love plants for their office or their home, and we can just put candies in it and put a beautiful bow and a teddy bear or some treats, whatever they like.
Even though y'all here in Pleasanton, y'all can deliver anywhere, correct?
Yes, we do. We deliver to San Antonio and all to the surrounding areas.
Poteet,
Pleasanton, Jordanton, Campbellton, Christine, as far as Floresville, Lemming,
and
San Antonio.
And then of course San Antonio. when it gets busy, especially Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, the whole family pitches in, correct?
Absolutely, yes. We couldn't do this without our family. They come in, some people love to deliver, so they're part of the delivery crew. Some people love to organize orders and make sure that we have balloons and candy and everything. My mom and I and some other helpers, we do all of the floral.
And I know family pitches in because y'all put me to work one Valentine's Day. I remember I was here helping get the flower arrangements all together. So a lot of people are going to be getting flower arrangements for Valentine's Day. And what is y'all's suggestion on making the blooms last longer?
Adding water to your foam.
Okay.
When you receive arrangements that are done in foam.
In foam, because these are done in foam,
yes.
Whereas there's different arrangements where there's just a glass vase and the flowers in there. That's different. You change your water in that,
yes,
correct?
You can do that like every 3 days.
So I've heard that people have dried their flowers to save them. That they last forever.
Once you've already enjoyed them, you can grab them.
And they're starting to wilt?
Yes. Before they really start to wilt, grab them.
Oh, before they start to wilt?
Yes. Grab them, tie them upside down, and then your bloom will stay as open as it was and then straight.
So you should hang it upside down to keep the bloom straight. We are done with this beautiful flower arrangement, but there's one last step, right, Stella? Yes. What are we gonna do?
We green glow.
Okay, let's green glow it.
This gives a beautiful shine to your greens and a beautiful fragrance.
All right, well there you go. Unique flower arrangements right here at Family Blooms.
Oh, look at them waving. And David joins us here on set.
Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me to the house.
Yes, well,
tough act to follow. I should have brought some beer.
Well, you brought a fabulous flower arrangement.
Aren't they great? Now, what's wonderful is having a small business, it's a huge hurdle, and even so much more because my cousin, she's been diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, and she just, with prayer, lots of prayer, and her mom, who's 40 years experience in floral arranging, they decided, let's do it, and they create some of the most beautiful, as you saw, the saddle and the barbecue pit, and they even are doing Stanley Cups, which now, if you want a Stanley Cup, you better get your order in now because they're flying off the shelf.
And if you want to find them,
right there.
Yeah, there they are, right there.
SALive.com. There it is. David, thank you very much.
Of course, glad to be here.
All right, it's time to check in on Jen.
Okay, this is the dream team, the beauty brigade, the darling squad. Yes, they are working on me right now, but it's time for our big reveal. Stay with us after the break. You'll see the 3 rodeo glam looks. Go on.
We are checking back in with Jen and the Glam Squad at Hello Darling Blow Dry Bar. We saw her with all those folks just pampering her.
Yes, and Jen, you've got a few more looks to share, right?
That's right. It's a great assignment today. Such positive vibes here. All right, it's time to show our models. I have Danielle joining me and Melissa. All right, Danielle, we'll start with our first model. Tell me what she's wearing.
Okay, so first up we have Denise, and she is wearing our Sparkle Up Skirt, along with our Avery long sleeve basic, topped off with our Wild West fringe jacket.
Oh, so cute, Melissa. What about the hair?
Yeah, so she has the traditional blowout. It's our Southern Sweetie with curls at the end, just for that soft look.
I love it. You look beautiful. And let's talk, Danielle, about how you give back to the community.
Yes, so Happy House isn't just about dopamine dressing. It's also about giving back. And so monthly we give back to local charities and ministries off of our sales that we make here at Hello Darling.
That is amazing. All right, for a good cause. Now let's look at our next model. What is she wearing? Wow.
Yes, so our next model is Erin, and she's wearing our caviar faux leather pants, topped off with our rosy satin vest.
So pretty.
Yes.
And I love the boots too. And let's talk about her hair.
Absolutely. One of our most popular looks is the Texas twist. So it's that natural beach wave with straight ends. So she's rocking that look. And she has the Wild Encanto earrings. So when you support Hello Darling, you also support other self-employed women.
Yes, and this is a family-owned business. How many different occasions or parties can you do in that back room that we showed earlier?
Definitely. We can do lots of parties, little girl birthday parties, tween birthday parties, wedding showers, bridal showers, or just a girls' night out.
Oh, so fun. Okay, a look at our last model now.
Yes, so next up we have Ashley looking stunning, and she is wearing our plunging back denim jumpsuit, topped off with a little cute handkerchief that is from another local boutique.
I like the handkerchief. It adds to the outfit. And let's see those earrings. Oh, so pretty. Yes, with the white boots. I love it. Love the contrast there. And her hair, let's talk about that look.
Yes, and everything you can find here at Hello Darling. Her hair is also one of our popular Whiskey Wonder. So big volume, big curls. She is rocking that look. She has amazing hair. So we're so thankful that she's here.
Yes, it's beautiful. Okay, thank you, ladies. And again, this is not just the hair here. Obviously, we've got the boutique behind us. You bring clothes how often?
I bring them weekly.
Weekly.
So, yes, come check us out.
Blow dries and good vibes.
There you go.
Blow dries and good vibes.
And good vibes. We'll get one last look at our team over here, our models, everybody. Ladies, y'all look amazing. And again, this place has only been open how long?
About 7 weeks. So come join us. We'd love to have you.
All right. I'll send it back to you, Fiona and Mike. Don't they look amazing?
Yeah, beautiful fashions.
I mean, perfect place to go right before you head off to the rodeo.
Or just because it's a Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Jen.
I know you would. All right. For more information, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
I like a little pampering every once in a while. Tomorrow on SA Live, it is rodeo time. It's opening day at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. We're going to be there right in the middle of the action with the sights, sounds, and snacks of rodeo season.
Plus, what's new and what do you need to know before you go? We talk to the man in charge. If you're going to the rodeo this year, you don't want to miss SA Live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. All right, earlier we asked you what's your favorite barbecue. Pick one because you have to. Scan that QR code. Brisket in the lead, 32%. Followed by ribs.
Yeah.
Those are the top two.
And
turkey didn't go in last.
Don't forget that you got to try one of these dino ribs, Davos Barbecue, at the rodeo. You will change your vote. Let me tell you, he's got some of those recipes for game day food. And of course, don't forget
Lola Mercadito. They're in Almost Park.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful things. Oh, I'm going to have a good day. Okay, you say goodbye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.